All right, Mr. O'Connor, good to have you back. Good to be back. Taking a look at the paddling technique here. So this section here, I wanted to pick specifically this section because this is when we're doing big 40s. I didn't want to do the sprint ones just yet, but we'll take a look at both of them. So we'll just focus on you in this video here. Take a look at some of the paddling technique, how it looks. Looks good, man. You still paddle the same way that you did before, which is a good thing. Lots of power, good twist, good paddle angles. So I don't really have, not much to point out here, but this is so you can kind of see everything slow motion. So what we'll do also is we'll stop it, take a look. So first off, this is the first stroke here, the full reach, fully submerged here, which is still good, still got that forward positive angle. And then exiting right about there. So good angles. I don't have any complaints about it. Main thing is that we got that forward positive angle once that blade is fully submerged. So that's good. Like that. Okay. So going through the stroke. Good twist there. Good exit. Coming through. Okay. So good bottom arm. I like that. Top arm is straight as well. Looking through the window. I definitely remember you had a lot of head movement before. So I don't know if that helps you with the power, but you could probably minimize a little bit of the head movement. I think you did a lot of left and right. Your head was kind of bobbing up and down a little bit before. Not so much in these ones, but see how you got like the movement. So I don't know if it helps you to keep your head straight. As long as your eyes are looking forward, that's the main thing. So overall, I don't really have anything. So one thing I do want to point out is these starts here. Okay, so there was one thing I wanted to see, and I saw it. Let's go. Come on, what's going on here? Lollygagging. There we go. Okay, so this is your setup, right? Setting up here. And when we call hit, what's happening is this first stroke is boom. See this cavitation right over here, right? All this cavitation. Want to get rid of that. So in order to get rid of it is we have to bury the blade before we start pulling. So that is one thing that I do want to point out on those starts is you got a lot of cavitation here. So good power, really, really good power, but that cavitation is what can definitely slow it down a little bit or impede our speed. How's that? So second stroke was solid. Second stroke was good. Just that first stroke. Okay, so I noticed that on a couple of the starts here. Yeah, see these ones, you got a lot of head movement there. So I don't know if that helps you or if anything, it doesn't bother me or anything, but I don't know if it makes you dizzy, but yeah, that's just one thing. Doesn't bother me at all. Just, I mean, just something to take notice to if you want to try to minimize the head movement. I know it definitely helps with your power, because you get a lot of body movement on the power there. But anyway, let's take a look at this one. So same thing. want to take a look at that first stroke. Man, sitting around here. Okay, first stroke. Take a look at that top arm. All right, top arm is bent real high, elbows real high. Okay, you drive down, which is good. Driving down is good, but now it's straight. Okay, so what you want to do is try to see if you can get that top arm straight from the very beginning, and then that way it may help you with getting that blade buried. See how Tony's one? See how he's got no cavitation up there. All right, so really good stuff on Tony's stroke there on that first stroke. So just want to make sure that every stroke that we're doing, we're paddling the same way on that first stroke. So that first stroke should be the same as every other one. So especially when you set up, see how you got that elbow up real high? Want to get it up straight, get it up straighter, just like how you're setting up. So let's take a look. Shucks, I can't. I wonder if I can do this. Oh no. The one? This is the one. Okay. So bear with me here. Okay, so that's your normal stroke. Okay, lollygagging again. Okay. So let's take a look here. All right. See how you got your, this is a normal stroke, right? So this is like the third, fourth stroke of the change. See how this top arm, the elbow is straight up forward. This one is bent. So what happens is, there, good angle. God, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Okay. So pulling forward like that. See how you got kind of a funky, and then now you're pushing that top arm, right? Right. So on this one, yes, I know it is, you know, the canoe is moving, the paddle is moving quicker through the water on this one here on the right side. But just like lifting weights, right? Because this side is easier. Oh, see that top arm, want to get that straighter. Just like lifting weights, you know, on the left side here, because this is the first stroke, the weight is a lot heavier. So you're lifting, you know, you're benching 225 or whatever it is. On this one, you're benching like 135 or 125. So the technique that you use to bench the 125 should be the same technique that you use to bench the 225. So I want to make sure that we're still using the same exact muscles, the same exact technique, but just lengthening out that stroke. And so see how you get that cavitation there versus on this one here where there's no cavitation on the right side, right? So if anything, that would be one thing to work on. And then that top arm, straightening out that top arm throughout the entire stroke. Oh, one thing I did forget to do here is to show that top hand. Shucks, forgot about that. I don't want to deal with that right now. It takes way too damn long. So good stuff here. Straighten out that top arm. Keep that top arm straight. Okay. So not bad. And see at the end, you got a straight top arm. So you want to keep it straight throughout the entire stroke. So let's take a look at the right side. Okay, setting up. Okay, so again, left side, left video here shows your very first stroke, and then the right side here shows middle of the chain stroke. So the canoe is already moving. So take a look at the top hands, right? So the top elbows. So this one here is up way up top versus this one here, which is way at the bottom. Sorry, Brad's calling me on my phone here as I'm making this video. So I'm almost done here. So going through, so taking this first stroke here, let's go. Come on. So boom, 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 boom. Fully submerged here. And so you have that top elbow, which is pretty much straight. And here we go. See that one? See the difference between the two? Naturally, this the left side here is going to be a little slower because the canoe is not moving at all, really. So good top arm. Very good top arm. Very good top arm on your right side. Very good body movement. See how it stays straight the entire time. Okay. Again, good top arm. So I think just on your left side, that top arm kind of bends a little bit. Yeah. Take a look at your right side. Take a look at the top arm. Driving down and then bends. So you're starting to use that top arm a little bit more. So want to keep it straight the entire time, but overall looks good, man. So just work on that first stroke. First stroke, so this here on the left side, that's your second stroke. And see how the setup is your normal setup. Right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Comparing it to this one here. Okay, so just one little thing. It'll definitely help with the capitation and getting that first stroke, that first bite as good as possible. All right, good job, Christian.